Hey guys, so today bringing you another video. Now, before the video begins, this video is proudly partnered and sponsored by Apex Gaming PCs, a long-term partner on the channel. Hello, Miss Maya, of gaming PCs and laptops. If you're at all interested in a gaming PC or laptop, please do check out the link down below, and you can use the normal code HUZZY at checkout for 5% off. But I don't know if it's going to be still available, but for a limited time, you can use the code Flash11 at checkout for 11% off. So give that a go right now, and if it works, you might save yourself a bit more money. Clicking the link down below will take you to this landing page, which is my personal collection of PCs. My dog is also just staring at me right now. And we've got the Diamond, the Master, the Challenger. The Diamond is kind of like good entry-level gaming PC. Master is if a bit more of an enthusiast, and Challenger if you want something a bit higher end. All of them are customizable, so please do make sure you look at the options, and if there's something that you need in the PC that they don't have by default, you add it. For example, like none of them have wireless cards by default, so if you wanted to add the wireless capability for your PC, add it. When you go and scroll down, you can click customize, and then I think somewhere it is in it might be services, or is it components? It should be components, I guess. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth has none by default, but you could add Wi-Fi, just a USB dongle, or you could actually get a PCIe card if you wanted very fast, obviously wireless capabilities. I'd probably recommend that for especially gaming. So all of them are customizable. Obviously you can customize any setting you want. Obviously, as new parts come out, we are updating these as time goes on. And obviously, whatever settings you have or configure you've got gives you the rough estimate for FPSs at high settings at 1080p gaming. So, for example, League of Legends, nothing's changed on the Diamond. You'll be getting roughly 200 FPS uncapped at 1080p gaming, which is not bad. That's pretty good. But obviously, if we went to the Challenger, then obviously all the FPSs increase, and then for League of Legends specifically, it's 300 FPS plus at, again, 1080p high settings. Obviously, just worth knowing, like my PC, I actually don't run at 1080p, I run at 1440p, so please do keep that in mind. But yeah, feel free to check it out. As always, they do laptops, they also do refurbished PCs. They also, if you want something completely bespoke, they do custom PCs from the ground up, so you can kind of find what you want. International shipping, by the way, is pretty damn cheap, and also like there's no import custom fees or anything like that, which is great. So yeah, please do check it out. Obviously, we've had very good reviews with Apex. A lot of you have ordered PCs over the last few years. My workhorse is an Apex machine, and obviously I'm kind of thinking later this year I might upgrade. Obviously, as a content creator, I kind of always want to have the most powerful machine I can, and obviously I skipped the 4000 series of cards. I have a 3090 graphics card, I believe. I think, yeah, I don't have a 4090. So maybe if the 500 series or 5000 series comes out, maybe I'll upgrade about then, but we'll see. But anyway, that's gonna be it. Feel free to check out Apex, link down below. Thank you very much for the support as always, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye. Hey guys, this is bringing you another video. Welcome back to the main account. We are Diamond 120 something LP. I will just say right now, I am feeling a bit weird. I was feeling a bit dizzy and weird last night, and unfortunately that has just carried on to today. It's roughly, I'd say, once a month I get this kind of feeling, and it's kind of like a chemical tired feeling. It's hard to explain, but if ever you take medications and you know that feeling of chemical tiredness, you probably know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's hard to explain. It's a different feeling of tired.
Then they will know magic's joy and its fury.
So yeah,
30 seconds of minion spawn.
obvious that they're going to go for an invade. They've got Annie stun level 1 and Pike Q. Very obvious.
Magic isn't supposed to be safe.
I think our comp is better, but they do have some strength. They have a very aggressive bot lane, but we have Xayah Rakan, which is nice. Orianna is a bit odd. Hello.
Minions have spawned.
Only the Annie's left that way, so they could still be there.
It don't take a lot of words to tell the truth.
All right. down with me.
Why are you so boring? Is totally bogus your thing?
Just gonna check.
Gotta get myself.
I was wondering if like if they saw us leave, would they then start it? But they're not there. So that's why I went back after a second, just to see like, oh, they're leaving. They're going to late. Lol, that was a bad hook. They really want an early start, don't they? Jesus. Can't blame them. This guy can't hook. 2 hooks have both been really bad. This guy banned a Mumu as Pike. Apparently a Mumu's like really overpowered at the moment, by the way. They just can't seem to get that balance right. He's holding his hook too long. And this guy doesn't play Pike. 3 hooks of not being great, and then he was holding his hook too long. True. God, I haven't even thought of that. Pike obviously gets the benefit of the new lethality items as well, so like he might even be a lot stronger too. Those are the kind of things that even like I think Riot probably wouldn't. God, he's so aggressive. Back in Diamond 1 from Diamond 3 is kind of pog. Yeah, it's more than that. We were Diamond 4, not Diamond 3. So yeah, we've literally recovered in the last couple of weeks from Diamond 4. And we're back in Diamond 1. It does show, and what I like to show, it is possible. Ups and downs do truly happen in solo queue, and that's where you do have to just accept sometimes that you're going to go up and down. It is the nature of the beast of solo queue.
Magic is supposed to be scary. Love is supposed to hurt. Ecstasy needs a little fear.
I was gonna let it heal more, bro. This Pike really doesn't seem great.
Burn 'em.
Ah. Of course. A volleyball was just waiting in a bush. Why was the volleyball just waiting in a bush? I'd love to know how long he was in that bush for. That must have been quite a while.
Humans talk about their treaties. We talk about their lies.
But yeah, they're going to be really desperate to get ahead early. We, I think, outscale them quite easily. Well, I don't know. Sion's still probably going to be kind of OP. But Gwen, I think, is good into Sion, technically.
I'm offended by how little attention. I got freedom. I got a live. I got a cause I die.
Hey, Gertrude Baxter. Thank you so much, my dude.
Vision is the first step toward
14 months of Prime. Sorry if I'm, by the way, not talking very much. As I said, I'm not feeling 100% at the moment, so I'm playing a support game, just the initial game, just to see how I'm playing. Because if I feel like I'm not actually playing very well, then I probably won't continue playing solo queue, because that's just dumb.
I am Vestaya. I am born of magic. This is my destiny.
Yes, Sheen. Also, I've had some people comment already going, Huz, you hate Katarina, but you shouldn't ban Katarina because she's doing bad right now. Yeah, this is the danger of overall win rates because they don't tell you the full story. Katarina's overall win rate right now, if you go look at it, yes, is 46%. If you actually look at her proper on-hit build that people are now doing, it's 56%. The higher rating you go, people are doing the correct build. So her win rate is actually 56. This game is not going well. I have heard also Rek'Sai kind of sucks now, because Rek'Sai was quite reliant on Prowler's Claw, and that was the initial. That was like just the problem with Prowler's Claw. It gave strength to champions that shouldn't have had that strength. And now those champions are completely kind of ruined. The item shouldn't have existed in the first place, is the thing.
Fun. I need some fun. Now.
But Sion was even here. Sion was looking to come down. What a weird game.
Can't wait to see what I'm gonna do.
Dude, this bike is not very good.
I need a strategic viewpoint.
He does some really weird hooks. I also don't really know why we have an Orianna. That is a bit peculiar to me. 8th and Gem, she did blind pick Orianna, so maybe she just wanted something generic, but then if you want something generic, there's better things than Orianna. Oh. ATTS Gaming.
Without wild magic, we have no children. We have no future.
Keeps engaging on me when I can easily get away from him. It's really weird. Damn. That was a bad ulti by me.
They ain't ready for what I'm bringing.
We're ahead on farm, I just noticed.
I'm just trying to live the moment.
I can't W him if he's still got E up, because then we basically can counter each other. One person needs to commit more, like that. I W, he E's, and then if he hooks me, I can E or W. So, like, we both kind of just walk away from each other quite easily. All about. He's ganking mid. Good. Well, if you're a bit quicker. Yeah, Ashley just said an interesting point that we have spoken about before on the channel about hook champions. Sometimes the better thing to do is just hold your hook. Because it's sometimes having the threat of hook is more powerful than actually just throwing it out all the time. And that's all this Pyke is doing. He's throwing it out constantly. But because he's not being insanely accurate, it's actually making the Draven probably not have as good as a lane phase. Because he's just throwing it without really thinking. It's more threatening if he was just holding it, because then there's that constant fear of, oh, he could hook my Xayah, he could hook me if we do something mistake. But when he throws a hook, misses quite often, there's no threat anymore.
Don't leave nothing. Bring it all. When I get sad, stop being sad.
I was just waiting around.
True story.
Okay, there's no wards in the lane.
Unless I'm doing the surprising.
I don't need any.
This Scion should be playing Shen with this guy's playstyle.
Ally has been slain.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This Scion is not playing like a Scion player at all. He's playing like someone that wants to be involved. Scion's overpowered because you don't have to be involved. Playing really weird. Presumably an auto-filled Scion or something, because like that's just not normal. Why would you play like one of the most OP champions of just staying in a side lane? And then never side lane. He just ulted to mid. What a weird player.
I've been kicked around since I was born.
Oh, bizarre.
It's okay. I'm staying
Talk about not using your champion's strength. He put a new control ward down. Bad flash. There we go. Oh, Gwen joined in. I'd say our Gwen coming was better timed. Ooh, I could have gone bad. That could have been bad. We're okay.
I'm so fine, I gotta kiss myself.
I'll hit it once.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Hello. The hell's Rift doing?
They want us in cages.
Guess it was nearly run out.
We refuse.
That was a waste. Probably should have sent it down mid.
Humans think that to believe in something you have to be serious about. That's their problem.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
This Zion's a joke, man. What the hell is he doing? Nice Oriana ult. Wow, that Annie got wrecked.
The only way to understand.
That still dies the Ori. God, this is a weird Sion player. Really weird. I've never seen a Sion player not play Sion the intended way to play Sion, if that makes sense. And yeah, they're just leaving a... Like, the problem is the Sion's ignored the Gwen so much that Gwen now just has a free game. When Sion is the one that should be stuck to side laning. Oh. So, that was a bit sloppy by me, but we'll take it. The Pyke seems quite weak, which is good. We haven't... Blah, she killed both of them. Run, Gwen!
Fence us away.
Yeah, I've never seen, literally ever, a Sion ignore side laning. That is just bizarre to me. It's literally one of the biggest reasons of why Sion is so strong, is just the constant side pressure. Constant scaling, constantly getting health. It's crazy. And he's just like, nah, I don't need to do that. So what do you mean you don't need to do that? Ah, I'm going to just keep ulting mid. What about the Gwen? Ah, it'll be fine.
So into this. What is this?
Very odd. In the moment we do. So, but the good thing is Oriana is staying relevant in farm. So it does show, I think her mental is still doing good. AT drinker. if her farm was less than 100 and she's getting Scion ulted on cooldown, she probably would be like, oh, game over. This was the day you almost killed Captain Huzzaro. Zaya? Hello? I think the Zaya misunderstood the Annie's quite strong. 22 months from average tea drinker. Thanks so much, my dude. And yeah, that volley bear has a pattern of just waiting in bushes. Okay, they did get her, but they're going to walk into Pike Draven, surely. They're not there? What the hell? Oh, there he is. What are they doing? That's Pike Ignite. He's dead. Doing too much. Overdoing it. Oh my god, the mistakes are real. You do a thumbs up killing my Orianna, I'll kill you, son.
Time to show it. Ain't nothing I say should be taken seriously. That's why it's the truth.
Bah.
Magic.
You wait in that. This body bear is such a weird player. He just waits in bushes. That's all this player does. What? Why is he just waiting in bushes the entire game? I've never seen a jungler just wait in bushes. Oh, we're on our way. We can do this. We can do this.
Zaya says someone has to die.
Go, 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 go. Woo! Hey, Mazel, 98 months says one closer to the happy number. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, appreciate it. 44 months of Prime, long-term sub. Enemy team just fallen up. Wait, Yumu's Draven? I mean, the item apparently is overpowered, but that does seem pretty weird. Yeah, this Gwen. So, honestly, like, I'm going to say this, like, the sign, what he was doing, you might seem it wasn't bad. But how much side laning that was going on ruined partially the game for the enemy team. It just gave Gwen complete control of top because Sion stopped caring about top way too early. And that's, again, what Sion is basically only supposed to do, is care about top. So, it's one of the weirdest situations I've seen of a Sion player. Like, I'm talking about it a lot because I'm actually really confused. I've never seen a Sion player roam as much as this guy. Because it's just not what you do. Very weird.
They will remember my name.
Don't have any control wards. Maybe I should have bought some. Could have probably sold refillable by now. He's also not built any MR, pretty much. He went Sunfire against a Gwen.
Is my cloak right? Yes, it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's a Sion player. It can't be. Because every actual Sion player would never play that way. Doesn't make any sense for Sion.
I need my love to hurt. I need the world to be scary. I don't apologize for it. I feel good.
I feel good. It's either not a Sion player or a one trick, probably. Okay. So slightly careful of Annie just being in, like, hidden. Who said Rek'Sai sucks nowadays? What the hell? That was insane. Rek'Sai looked fine to me. Nice. Dude, I can just wreck these two. Draven just can't get away from me. GG. First game of the day. I felt like I played okay. I'm definitely a bit dazed at the moment, but still. It might be a support day with how I'm feeling. Hey, Daffel. I think the client has crashed, everybody. There we go. I'm going to give Orianna for staying cool because she got camped by a Scion, which is bizarre, but then she still played well, so well done to you. I respect that. Oh my god! 20? Are you serious right now? That's so bad! I still, as I've said a few times, I'm so confused about my MMR. One game, we gained 31 LP. And now I get to the rank, you know, I'm back to climbing, and it's like, no. Bad. Wow, that is so bad MMR. Eesh. I got honoured by, I think that's the Xayah, yeah. The Xayah honoured me. Oh, but I didn't even die. We had a perfect game of Rakan. Woo! I was involved in 12 kills. Over 50%. Versus the Pyke, he was involved in 5 kills. So I was over double kill participation, or over double the kills of the enemy support. Damn, we played pretty good. I didn't even realise. See, that's the thing when you're not feeling 100%. Or it's even when I do like gym days and like I stream after the gym, I often play quite good because your mental, you just are a bit loosey-goosey. So you don't, it's weird, you don't focus as much, but that sometimes is a good thing. Because you can just overthink a lot of situations. But when you're feeling a bit ill or you're feeling tired, you don't overthink things, you just do. He was a one trick though. Eey. Yeah, that guy wasn't very good, or at least wasn't playing good that game well. Doesn't play. Okay, so yeah, so Scion, this guy is his first game of the day. It's his 7th game of Scion. His KD is terrible. I don't know why he's in this game, partially. He's got a 35% overall win rate in 50 games. That is odd. I guess my MMR is low. This is like a Diamond 2 game, not a Diamond 1 game. But yeah, that's weird. We had a duo, apparently. Gwen and Rek'Sai were duo, but didn't really come into play because Gwen was just being left alone. KDA on that Rek'Sai is very high. Cold streak. Whoa, that Orianna was on a 6-game loss streak. Honestly, I'm happier that I honoured her. The fact that she's on a 6-game loss streak, also got camped by a Scion, and still kept her composure and everything. Fair play. Like, that's pretty good. Yeah, not bad. Aggressive laner, by the way. 3.5 kills and assists at 10 minutes while playing Rakan. Not bad. Yeah, I will take this game quite happily. So damage-wise, we nearly do 5k, which isn't bad. You know, I'm not a damage dealer. I'm a tank in the end of the day nowadays. You're on a 10-game loss streak? Oh, Cat. Oh, no. I'm sorry. How much LP are you down with that? That's the thing. The new LP gain system, again, it's a blessing and a curse. When it's going good for you, oh my god, you climb so quick. But when it's going bad, oh, it's really bad. Because, again, 10-game loss streak, if you're 200 LP down, yeah, like, that's a lot of LP. And that's just, oof. But anyway, I'm quite happy that the Annie, by the way, she got camped for, got fed, and she just couldn't carry. But yeah, everyone said, like, Rek'Sai is not doing well, but that Rek'Sai, maybe in the early game, yeah, but then eventually Rek'Sai's damage was crazy, so maybe Rek'Sai's fine. It's just, again, not having Prowlers. Prowlers was a problematic item, obviously. So yeah. And then the Volibear did terribly. He was just waiting in bushes the whole time. Like, that was so weird. Anyway, I wonder. Wait, I'm going to check. Is that Volibear a Garen player? It would make so much sense if they are. No, they're a Kha'Zix. A Kha'Zix Nunu player. Okay, I can kind of understand why they wait in bushes, to be fair. Kha'Zix to get the invisibility bonus damage with passive, and Nunu to, like, probably queue the ultimate up in a bush. Anyway, that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed the first game of the day, do throw a like on it, throw a comment, throw a subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Call down the reckoning to bring back hope and peace. Restore our Gloria to live forever. Bring down the dark regime.